What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's episode, what we're going to be going over is the best places to get data in 2025 for your real estate business. Now, if you're watching this, there's a 90% chance that you're a real estate investor or you're a wholesaler, and you're probably doing what 90% of your competition is doing. You're signing up for all of these subscriptions like PropStream and Batch, and you're marketing to all of these different types of companies, and you're buying data from them, downloading data, getting leads, and nobody's answering. And the ones that do, they've already been hit by like every other wholesaler because the data that you're getting is literally outdated and being resold to you. Now, does this sound like a problem that most of you guys have? In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can literally mitigate that problem completely. And as always, guys, if you're wanting the deep dive on this specific strategy, inside of the comment section, there's a link. I'd love for you guys to be a part of our school community. We're teaching how to pull this data on autopilot, and I'd love for you guys to just join and really get the 411 on how you can get the best data for your real estate business come next year. But I'm going to show you all the resources, so don't worry about it. You're going to get a pretty solid breakdown in today's video. All right, so I'll see you guys after the intro. Let's go. Immediate passive income on one real estate deal. You find a property that's going into foreclosure. You want to sell it and take over payments on it. So I'm gonna give you guys the sauce right now, okay? When I first got into the business, I actually worked for an attorney, and this real estate attorney taught me so many valuable things. Now, didn't really like the guy, to be honest. He's very arrogant. That's besides the point, but he gave me a skill set that I'll always be grateful for. You see, before there was PropStream or Batch Leads or Propelio or any of these other softwares that exist, which if you wanna try any of these softwares, if you go into the description of this video, there's plenty of links where you guys can try these things out 7 days for free, okay? I get compensated to tell you that. It is what it is. So with that being said, before any of that existed, one of the most consistent ways that I ever closed real estate deals in my real estate company came from doing data like this. And so I'm going to show you guys some of the best ways that you can get the best leads in 2025 that I'm almost positive no one is doing. I think right now this just the idea of what wholesaling real estate is just all such like a YouTube debate nowadays of like which software is better, which dialer can do this, and which SMS platform is unregulated. And it's just a whole bunch of nonsense at this point, man. And if you guys are looking at this from the outside looking in, I've been on the inside of this, and let me tell you what, like there are people that are literally at each other's necks on how these softwares work. I've never relied on softwares up until about 2019, 2020, as I started making more YouTube content for a lot of you guys. But this way has always gotten me consistent deals, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the best places to do this. But first and foremost, I'm gonna break down this process and how it works. So with that being said, we're gonna first grab the first list, all right? So there is a system that everyone has that's called the county clerk, okay? So the county clerk is a place where all of the real estate documents in America get filed. Every state, every county has one. This is where you can get plenty of different types of leads. You can get liens, you can get judgments. For you guys that might not know what a judgment's like a lawsuit that somebody lost. You can get a list pending, which is like an active lawsuit. List pendants. You can also get tax liens. You can get federal tax liens, which is debt to the IRS. You can get child support debt. So people who owe child support, that's also another prime list that you can get from this. You can also get probates, and you can also get affidavits, which those are what I would call pre-probates. So a pre-probated deal is very similar to like they haven't began the probate process, but they file for affidavit to a notion the beginning of this. So this is called the county clerk. Anytime somebody is needing to file something against a piece of property, the county clerk is gonna have it. And I promise you this, guys, any software that you pay for is 100% gonna be outdated. And I'm just being real. We're talking about 800 million records here. It's almost impossible for us to be able to identify what's records new and which records are not new, right? And so these softwares, as massive as they are, they'll never be able to get what the county clerk has. The county clerk is organic data. This is one of the best ways to find leads. Now you wanna compare this. You wanna pair this up with something else, all right? And this is one of my second best places. This is called Open Records Request, or ORR for simple. Open Records Request, you can get fire damage leads, you can get water shutoff, you can also get utility shutoff, last but not least, you can also get the recent arrests list. It's one of my favorites, you know what I mean? I feel like when somebody gets arrested, what if they're on their third murder charge or something, or they're on their fourth DWI, that would be there. So every portal, right, if you just type in the name of your county and type in open records request, you know, for all of my guys that are in South Carolina, maybe you're in North Carolina, Forsyth County, you type in Forsyth County, open records request. For all my people in San Antonio, Bexar County, open records request. For all my people in Houston, Harris County, Tarrant County, open records request. Whatever that is, on your Google search should pop up this second piece. The third piece here, we want to add all of these together, is your tax assessor collector. So every single year, no matter what it is that we do, we have to pay property taxes on house, okay? So what I love about the tax assessor collector is you can collect the tax roll for people who are behind on taxes. Now, every office is different when it comes to this part here. Every office is different. Some of them might have data in a very unique way. You guys might be able to literally create parameters and request this information. But for the most part, guys, what you're gonna notice is that these properties here, they're behind on taxes or they're up to date on tax. And so it comes in the form of either a disc or it's emailed to you, which you can get either or. Either way, there's formats of this. There's TRW, there's CSV, there's Excel spreadsheet. So guys, like all of these different formats make up this type of list. That's what you get from the tax assessor collector. And so the reality is, if you want to get the best leads, you would pull data from this place, from this place, from this place, and you would essentially stack all three of them together to create the ultimate, in my opinion, real estate cheat code. This right here is the best leads that you will ever get. And every single place has a different portal for them. And I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it is that looks like. For Bexar County, we have the public record search. We can come in here and we can pull records that are currently going into foreclosure if we wanted. We can do advanced search as well and scroll up. We can look at all these different document types. If I wanted to look at different types of documents, they would be here, and I can pull up different things for land records. So boom, document types, and then let me close that. You have all of these here, OPR, federal tax liens, and you can pull all of this information from affidavits to judgments, bill of sales. You can look at certificate, child support liens, everything. You can pull all of this data here. This is your county clerk system. This is what mine looks like. Yours might look a little bit different. The second place, guys, this is where you can request records to be emailed to you. You can call them. This is the one for my city. But here, guys, you can literally get on the phone with somebody and you can request these records through a portal, and it's free to create an account. You can get police records requests, open records, EMS, billing records. I mean, there's so many different things. You can just come in here and request whatever types of leads that you want. So this is where I get my fire damage, water shut off. This is where I get all those different types of records. So this is a very badass resource. Every county has one. And then the third piece here that I want to go over with you guys, all right? This is the tax assessor collector. Sometimes you're able to get this data and you can literally just like pull it directly from the county, and they have an online database. Mine's is more physical. You actually have to go down there. Probably going to cost you about maybe $30 to $40, but you're going to be able to get the tax roll for the previous year, and then you pay somebody to clean it up for you. Or, I mean, if you're in the community, I have all those resources too. This process is a very tedious one. Do you need a community? Do you need all these different softwares and resources as well to do this? Not really. But do you want to be the first person to have that speed to lead, which is the most valuable thing that we get in the real estate business? This is your ticket. And so guys, I wanted to break down some of the best ways to pull real estate leads in 2025. If you're wanting the playbook on exactly how to automate this process, where you can get 6 months of work, literally 6 months of work done in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes on your computer by automating this process, so that you can get the best leads for your real estate business and solve the ultimate real estate cheat code. The description, there is a link. Join the school community right now. It's only $25 to get in. It's an absolute steal, and the price will go up. And so guys, I'm gonna be implementing this and documenting this whole process in my YouTube channel. I really love for you guys to be a part of it. As always, like, subscribe, share, and if you're watching this, check out one of these recommended videos that's popping up on the screen. It's all game. Love y'all so much. I'll see you guys on the next one.